We're already back.
And we're back.
That was very quick.
That was like we didn't
also
even
what
get
she
our
said.
headset off.
No, we didn't.
It was quick. Turbos.
And Edgie's back as well.
See if he shook himself off, and we'll.
Do they have any upcoming action matches set up, or I heard Edgie's going back to the Philippines. Possibly.
No, he is going back. It's either. It's just when he goes back. He'll either be going back next week sometime or at the beginning of May. So I'm not sure what the final decision was. And then Joven is headed to family in Virginia, I believe.
Oh, okay. I know what with. Oh, two-way.
That's a tough shot. He put a lot of spin on that, and from the distance he was to the object ball, it just.
But it was
tough.
a nice bit of insurance because you play safe if you overcut. And this, of course, would snooker the heck out of me, but that's because I'm 5'0".
Oh yeah, you'd be having to use like the double
Yes,
bridge.
I learned about this safe when someone told me, "Oh, that's the Chinese snooker," and I said, "Oh, thank you, thank you very much."
Now you know.
This is the snooker of my people. I don't know what that was.
Was he actually trying to make that ball and get behind?
He hit it quite thick. He just stabbed at it. I think it's almost like he was just
Perhaps he
raring
was
to
just
play.
trying to get behind the 2 ball. We got a lot going on in here tonight. We got our regular Thursday tournament,
which I'm sitting out because I feel like this is so much more fun for me.
I'm right here with you. I brought my cue and everything, and I was like, once I got in the booth, I was like,
just
here I am.
Missed that, and you can see the left half of the 1.
But can't do much with it.
No, you wouldn't be able to carry him to 10 or anything.
He's gonna have to do a safety of some
I'd like
sort.
to see what happens here.
This is where we learn something.
Yes, this is why we're up here. Let us be your armchair athletes. Watching this makes me want to get back into action.
He called it.
He called it.
Called it over here.
1 pocket.
Oh, the 10 ball.
The 10 ball.
Because he was trying to come clean into the 10 off the rail and push the 10 towards
that's
the hole
interesting.
and do
I
like
mean,
a 2-way safety.
Right, and he's calling it just in case
Yeah,
because
in case he
honestly,
hits it.
the cloth
There's-
here is a
you
little.
can't hit it
It's
that
not going to
hard.
happen.
Oh, watching this stuff makes me want to just get in the box so bad. It's
one more rack after this.
Well, that and our weekend in Vegas. That's about 4 shots on the 1 ball.
Yeah, but that's the first just.
And interesting. No, this one I think is clear.
It's certainly clear enough to play a safety, if not hit the whole edge of the ball to cut it in.
I think he can cut this in with the 1, the 2, and the 3 close by. The 5 I think is the only sticky one, but
Joven beat Vilmos 18 to 15 or 18 to 14. We had people asking on the stream. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
oh no, I was wondering myself. And here we have a random person just walking around doing nothing. We just had some random person walk through the playing area.
She just wanted to be on TV. We have no idea who that is. Nobody knows who that is. She's just walking. Seriously, just walking.
I don't even think she's a pool player.
No, she's just checking things
Rodney's
out.
like shaking his head because he just watched her walk by. He's like, what is this? Oh, she's the girlfriend of one of the players. All right, well, you know what?
Well, one, if you're not actually playing, you're not supposed to be in the players' arena. And you're supposed to be sitting up on the sideline. And I can see Marie eyeing her right now.
Oh my God. If you guys know Marie, the tournament director here, I mean, I've got to be like 100 feet away, and I can see the steam coming out of her ears right now. I'm going to go hide. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid of Marie.
I'm right there with you, sister.
Oh, look at this. He's going to corner hook himself?
Oh.
Wow.
It did fall into the pocket just
You
a little bit.
know, watching that, I was watching that cue ball
It's not
roll.
rolled.
It did a bit of a turn. I think he's right on the rail.
Wow, that's unfortunate. It really did take a roll.
It did. But that's the thing on these tables too. When you hit it, when it does that little slow roll, it's such a danger. Look at this.
Oh, he made a good hit, and he left it tough for Edgie. Eggie's got to come with a good shot
It
now.
went
Nice
right
hit.
under the 10.
He got table hooked.
Yes, he got hooked by the point. Because, you know, we're a family-oriented commentary here. So
I was told by Amy from San Diego, I'm going to mispronounce her last name, but Amy Pan, Kevin May's fiance, that they call it
nice shot.
nice shot. Oh, my.
Whoa. Just tease and toying your emotions.
The knuckle.
I'll remember that. Where's Bertone? I'm going to have to relinquish my seat
He's right behind.
to Mr. John Bertone of Kamui.
Thank you for my girl-on-girl action. I
Oh,
was very excited by
I'm
it.
sure all these guys love listening to this girl-on-girl action. Yeah? It's nice to come back to pool after having decided to go professionally drink for a year. So hopefully they'll let me back in here sometime.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. We'll see you in a bit. We got testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I can hear you. Wow. Nice equipment. Look
We're
at
high
this.
tech, aren't we?
Yeah. This rocks.
And we've got a score update to 12-8. Rodney is ahead of Edgie in a race to 19. How are you doing today, John?
I'm doing great.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're the infamous Brook.
I am Brooke.
You are Brook. It's nice
Infamous,
to meet
huh?
you.
I like
Yeah,
that. I like that.
I'm locally world famous. So. And there's some truth to that. I'm locally, but world famous.
There you are.
Yeah.
I like it. And your Kamui chalk?
Yeah. And
Very
with
nice.
the gloves coming out of the Super Billiards Expo.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
And
New colors of chalk too.
yay.
Yeah. So and
Do we have a list of the colors yet? Or
oh yeah, in fact, we're renaming our blue, and we're calling it Sky.
Nice.
And you could figure what forest is, and slate, and maple.
Nice. All right.
And so I had the privilege of naming our new babies. Oh, darn it. I was supposed to go in.
Try to cheat it just a little bit. and
Yeah.
it I like the shot though. I think Rodney's playing real well. He's missing a few shots. He got unlucky with that 10 ball. Melinda and I were saying
know.
it really did nestle into the rail. Edgie just played a really nice safety.
So I made a deal with the factory that if I have another child, they get to name my child because I got to name the chalk.
That cannot be good.
I don't think we're going to have another child, but... Oh,
Nice hit.
nice. I like
Wow.
that.
Now, did you get everybody's approval before you agreed to that?
Well, my wife doesn't know that I agreed to that
Is she listening? Does she know now?
No, she's not.
Oh,
Just, no. If there is another child, then I'm going to have to let her know.
Or switch factories?
It's all in good fun.
And you have a daughter who's about a year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
yes,
gorgeous.
13 months old. Thank you.
We're
Uh,
Facebook friends. I'm not stalking you or anything.
no, that's okay. I, like we said earlier, I'm locally world famous. Yeah, we have a routine of waking up at 1 in the morning. She goes to bed at 8, so she's in bed right now. She wakes up at about 1, and about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock. She's in that weird stage of waking up. Oh, not good.
Oh.
Not good.
You can just see he doesn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
He's just mad. Be mad too.
Well, what's very common about how that happens is abrasive chalk will polish the surface of that tip to a point where it's not going to hold on to chalk.
Well, he plays with a hard tip as well. He plays with the onyx, which is a harder tip than most.
Yeah, and when you polish that surface, whether it's hard
It gets
or soft,
slicker and slicker.
it's not holding on to that chalk. I think Rodney's a little relaxed right now. What do you think?
I think he's looking to have somebody watch this hit. So don't make eye contact. Well, that's nice. Facha's son joined us today, and he's playing in the tournament. That's cool.
I'm really excited for this season that's upon us. Pool is,
The
I
pool
feel,
season.
yeah,
This is it. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's coming back a little bit stronger than last year, much stronger than the last few years, and I've seen that through, excitement in the product, and sales, and from other vendors that I talk to and other people in the industry, they're saying, yeah, something's happening here.
There's an excitement in the air.
Yeah, it's getting a little more popular.
I know locally that that's been helped by the Mez tour. We've got that going on, and so that's gotten the people here a little fancied up for pool. But I kind of get what you're saying. Like across the country, we've gotten a little more excitement going on.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more action going on east of the Mississippi.
Yes, we are still a little dry out here, but
Yeah.
I'd like to make it down to Louisiana and check out some of the interesting matchups that I've been hearing about.
Looks like they're just going to be playing with this 4 back and forth.
Yeah, because it doesn't do a lot to make the 4. The 5 is still in a...
Yeah.
Oh, he got a nice little bounce back right onto that 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like he's going to do a 2-rail bank.
He's looking at it, but man, he's close to everything. This is tough. So is the new chalk going to be out at the Super Billiard Expo as well?
Oh, yes. We are going to be loaded up to the gills with chalk.
All the new colors and the new gloves you were saying.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, do you just have one color in the gloves, or do you have multicolors in that as well?
Oh, missed that. Damn it. Well, we have 3 colors in the gloves. Now, some people have seen the photos on Facebook, and you go to the Kamui brand Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that we have a blue, we have a red, and we have a black.
And is that just kamuitips.com like we're showing on the...
Yeah, we can, and hold on, put up the link for kamuibrand.com. So yeah, go to the link for Kamui brand, or even go to our Facebook page, which is Kamui brand as well. And
Because
yeah,
we're expanding from the tips to a brand now.
yeah, it's not just the tips. It's chalk, glove,
Nice.
our tool, our travel case. Do you do any traveling?
I do.
Well, you may want to look at our travel case. You put your $500, $300, $200 Q case into this sleeve that protects it from
Little protection.
The gorillas that move
Oh my
baggage.
Scares me every time. Nice, very nice combo by Edgie.
Yeah.
There. I used to have one of those, the big metal ones, but they ding up better than more than anything.
Yeah. And before you know it, it looks like it's run over by a truck.
Yeah, I think there was an old Samsonite commercial that was like that, where like.
Yeah. So we have a red, blue, and a black glove for both left hand and right hand. Small, medium, and large.
Oh, okay, good.
So when I started writing out the SKUs for all that, I stopped at 20 and I caught up and had to go have a drink. Because I just expanded my spreadsheets by about 5 feet.
Turbo, we had the Vilmos and Joven match was a single race to 18. We haven't heard any talk of a rematch at this point. Of course, I'm sure Daniel will keep you guys in the loop if something like that comes up.
Yeah, I have a message here on the chat. Yes, I still have the Integra. No, that was not me that sold my Type R on eBay for $43K.
Oh my.
Yeah, $43,000 it went on eBay last week. Nope, she's still sitting in the garage. I bought that car for my graduating college.
Oh, very nice.
I put myself through college and then I bought myself a collector car.
Nice.
That was in '98, so yeah, it was supposed to be a collector car, and it's now become that. And someone asked what leather the Kamui tips are made of. It's made of the finest quality Japanese pigskin. The finest quality. We have a quality control that would make anybody nauseous. I've seen the quality control checks that we have. It's amazing. Quality control going all the way down to harvesting the leather.
Oh.
There's a certain time of the year that we do that.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hit that. Well, you're hitting it so thin.
Mm-hmm. So, Brooke, are you playing with any of the Kamui products?
I play with a Kamui tip.
Cool. Which one are you using?
The clear.
Oh,
The soft.
the black soft clear?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
and I was I play with an OB shaft,
Mm-hmm.
and
Great shaft.
I got super comfortable. I was playing with the Kamui Clear, and my ferrule popped off,
Oh no.
and so the only other OB shaft that I had an Everest on it, which plays very well too, but it's different.
Right.
And so I was very happy I got it put back together, and now I'm back to my back to my Kamui. I will be checking out your gloves though. My dad likes to play with a glove a lot, so we'll see. He has kind of chubby little short hands. We'll see if he can fit into one of those comfortably.
Well, the two fingers, fingertips are exposed, so you actually get to feel the felt.
Oh,
What I do know about the material is that it keeps your hand dry.
nice.
You know, the sweat actually will evaporate. It doesn't get onto the shaft.
He's been trying to get me to try out a glove for a while. That sounds pretty good. I might have to give it a shot myself.
Well,
He preaches that it just keeps it the same all the time.
where's your bag? Oh,
Oh.
we do have a Kamui glove here.
Ooh, I'm looking. Daniel's doing a
Oh,
very
that looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do actually have one of the prototype samples here that I gave to Daniel to test a couple months ago.
Lottie is asking what's the difference between the brown and black clear Kamui tips.
Well, it's the same difference as the original brown and the standard black. Oh my goodness!
That was unexpected.
Gosh, I think Rodney's he's playing too fast, but that's
Plays,
rocket. He plays
that's how
fast.
he plays, yeah.
It's just here we go. There it is.
And what a pretty color this blue is too, you guys. Awesome. Totally trying this out. Oh, it's a poly, what is it? It's reminiscent of, he missed it back. And he conceded
boy.
the game.
Oh, we conceded the. Yeah, they
And
need
now
to
Rodney's
relax.
taking a break. Oh, and it's got the Velcro so you can tighten up the wrist.
Do it.
So it's going to make it 13 to 9.
Yeah.
It feels really neat. The material is really cool with the Kamui gloves. You guys got to check this out when they're readily available.
Yeah.
And it
Super
does-
Billiards
I can-
Expo. We'll have plenty of them there.
The breathable fabric, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Very nice. And a very nice bright blue. And
Buffering on our ends. Don't worry.
thank you.
Yeah. And notice how the fingertips here, they're cut, but they're not frayed. And they've been playing with this glove for a while now. Well, some players will get a glove and they'll snip them off,
They'll
and
do
then
it
it'll
themselves. Yeah.
it'll fray and get all
The line,
messy.
yeah, starts unraveling.
Yeah.
Model glove. Nobody's one.
Model the glove.
See if we get some player info. Let's see what we have here. Geraldine did a nice little questionnaire with Rodney. Memorable pool game opponent was Efren in the finals at the U.S. Open, and that's what we were talking about. That was in '96. I actually got to watch that live. That was very
Oh, wow.
exciting.
96. Gosh.
Yeah,
I was in college then.
I should have been.
Yeah.
He likes to work out, play chess. He's been playing for 28 years.
Wow.
That's strong. And I know Edgie has, he likes to play basketball too. He's a basketball fan. He's been playing since he was about 11, he said. Started playing, then played for a couple years, and then didn't play again until '99 or 2000, he started getting back into it again.
Wow. Well, my pool career was a little different. I was first exposed to my uncle's Brunswick. Gosh, I was 5 years old, 6 years old. I would just remember it, climbing on top of it, pushing the balls in. But yeah, ever since then, I've begged my dad to get a pool table. Want a pool table. And it wasn't until after I moved out of the house that he ended up getting a pool table. But that was...
He turned your room into a pool room after you
No,
left?
no. He actually put a room addition in the back. But yeah. He got an interesting pool table. But now he got rid of that one. Now he lives in Austin, Texas.
Nice.
And he has a very beautiful Brunswick.
He has a full size?
Full size, 9-foot.
Wow,
Brunswick.
Texas is the home of the bar tables. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't.
But he never went into pool halls, and he never showed me what a pool hall was. Because if he did when I was a kid, it might be me and Rodney playing right now. You know, I would have 30 plus years, under 40 years. You know, I'm 43, so I'd have about 30 years under my belt in playing.
My dad tried to. When I was a kid, he always had a table, and he tried to interest me, but it was just difficult with him trying to coach me and critique me. I didn't respond well to that. If he'd have gotten me somebody else, maybe that would have worked out. But it was funny because he did everything he could to keep me out of the pool rooms, and then when I turned 20, right around 21, he bought Hard Times. And he's like, "Here you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Now work here." And I'm just like, ah.
Oh. He's got to get on this. You don't want. Well,
Yep.
I should be biased of who I want to win, huh?
I was telling Daniel earlier. I'm a supporter of Edgie's. Like, we've traveled to tournaments and things like that. And but I put Rodney as a slight favorite in this match, just because of his confidence playing 10 ball, and I thought his break was going to be a little more. It's okay to root on stream.
Okay, cool. Well, I am a little biased on the stream here, so rooting for Rodney. I like Rodney. He was the very first pro player that I sponsored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Back in 2010? Yeah, 2010.
Bellflower Kenny is in the room. He's not here in the booth with us. This is Brook, and I'm here with John Bertone from Kamui.
So, getting back to answering that question, difference between the brown and the black. The brown tips, they're great for getting distance with the ball, straight shooting. You can, very much like your old Maury tip, where you can get English with the ball from the tip. But what we had figured from studying leather and understanding the science of leather, well, that thing almost didn't go in. You were able to get the leather to flex a little bit more.
Okay.
And that's why the black became black. We couldn't have 8 brown tips and say one group flexes more than the other, because the market would get confused, and so we decided to dye it black.
So that you would know what.
Yeah, so that we could differentiate one group from the other. The brown tips are awesome tips. You can do a lot, and we have some pro players playing with the brown tips. But everyone likes the black because you can have that little extra control of the ball. You don't have to force the ball as much if you're the type of player that likes to spin the ball and have a little more action of that cue ball. The black tip is perfect for you. That was a nice out for Edgie there.
So if you like to use a lot of spin and you're sending the cue ball, the black tip's probably for you.
The black tip
If you're
is
more
definitely
center
for-
line,
Yep.
then try the brown tip and see
Then
if that works
yes, you want to be on with the brown tip, because you can find the ball getting away from you if you're very old school and straight shooting,
Mhm.
pocketing balls.
Yeah.
You like to get distance with the ball. You bank the ball to get position on the table. The brown tip is,
for you. Might be the way to go.
yeah, it would be definitely a way to go. Slight English. Because if you have to use extreme English with the brown tip, then you end up losing control of the ball, and you end up, losing missing the shot. It's all about consistency and control. So now the difference between the clear and the standard tips.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of history of us. We got into the industry because of inconsistency in tips.
Right.
And some of the inconsistencies were, and you've experienced this, growing up, you put on a tip and then all of a sudden you have to massage it, play with it for several weeks or a week or so to get used to it. And that's kind of
Very
like
true.
taking 3 steps backwards in
Before you
in
can
your
go
game.
forward. Yeah.
Right. And you don't want to change the tip or cut off the tip, even if you're in the middle of your season, you're playing really good, and, and your tip goes
Oh.
bad. I mean, that really messes with your game.
Did you miss that safety? Right
Yeah.
there?
Well,
I told Daniel it's doing this.
It's just on that.
Okay.
I think he's figuring out if it all goes.
Trying to hold shape for the 2-ball.
Yeah. Well, let's see how he does it. So we're always seeking. No, that's great. We're seeking to for consistency. And one thing that we do know about installing a tip, using super glue to install a tip, you have something called oxidation of super glue. It gets, if you ever played with super glue and it gets that white smoky stuff on the cap, well, yeah, that's the,
The air.
yeah, it's the
The
compound
oxygen in
oxidizing.
it. Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that continues in the leather even after the glue is dry. And
Really?
over time, your tip will change in its playability. So what we decided to do to change that, and also we can't control, if you use a liquid glue on a regular tip, it's going to soak up right into that tip. And we
Yes.
can't control how installers install tips. But what we can control is ourselves and how we make our tips.
And how the tip absorbs whatever they use,
So we create a barrier, which is that plastic layer.
which is the clear.
We adhere that plastic layer to the leather without using a liquid and without a glue that oxidizes.
Really?
So what you are playing with is a pure leather tip that's not going to change on you. It's going to stay
Regardless
consistent.
of who I have put it on.
Regardless of who puts it on.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I learned something. Thank you.
Very welcome. So consistency is key and very important for us.
Absolutely. Well, we all know that from playing with tips for years, that you order the same one and it doesn't play the same, and so it's nice to know that Kamui works so hard to keep it consistent.
Oh yeah, you go to the Kamui brand Facebook page, you'll see some of our photos of our testing. One that does
14 to 10, Rodney.
wow.
This is a race to 19, folks. So we've got some time put on. We had an unforced error in that game by Edgie. He missed the safety, and Rodney ran out behind it with a nice run out. Nice shot on the 1 and then the 2 ball as well. Put on to the 3. And we're getting a little shout out to KamuiTips.com. Kamui clear. That's what mine looks like.
That was one of the first photos from one of my tip installers from back east, Adam Kaminsky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Adam. Yeah, he sent me that photo. He was like totally stoked at how it looked. So I took the photo and I used it.
It is neat the way you see the clear. It's got the neat shadow to it. It's nice.
Yeah. I like to take an LED light, shine it behind it.
Oh, so you really get the brightness
The
through
glow.
there. Yeah. So Rodney came up dry on this, and I'll see a pocket for the 1. I figure he's got to play some kind of safety here. I can't tell if he can see that or not. Yes, he could, but he came up a little short for the 1 ball. Oh my.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Does it have legs? Yes, it
Wow.
does.
Great shot, Rodney. And that's what you were talking about. Like when he's playing, he just shoots them in the hole. He doesn't. He's one of those players. He knows what he wants to shoot right away, and he doesn't waste a lot of time going back over it. He's calling a 7.
Look, he
Had a question for you on there. I can't see it though.
Well, someone was talking about the clear pad being a different color. It's a possibility. We've been in some of our prototypes. We were testing different colors. It's a possibility. But right now, I think the clear is where we're gonna stay for a while. So I'll talk to the boss man from the factory. You know, if he plans on bringing out the different colors. And we were toying with that idea of having different colors, but you know, we have issues with counterfeits, and that might be our next move if you know the counterfeits get too excessive. We end up changing the look of our tip.
I'd like bright pink, and we'll just sell it right to all the females and funsy people out there.
Yeah, that we talked about that
nice
too.
Out. So we've got 14 to 11.
Yeah.
Rodney is ahead of Edgie Geronimo in a race to 19.
Well, since I've been here, I think Edgie's caught a little bit of legs. Oh, we got my new haircut, my shave. Hi, everybody. I did that before I came in.
Makes me want to take my hair
because I knew I
down.
would be on camera, and I didn't want to look like a gorilla.
My hair's all poofy and funny, and they're all, thanks, guys.
So.
Hi, Dad.
And fortunately, my dad just sent me a text message saying he's still too tired to be at the computer.
My dad's here watching, so
Oh,
he hasn't looked up one time though to see that I'm on the screen. He's busy talking to Foch. What do we got? Oh my, we got a dry break that is ugly.
yeah. Wow.
There's nothing pretty about this break.
No.
And Daniel said that there's no 3-foul in this matchup. Earlier with Joven and Vilmos, they did play 3-foul, and Vilmos 3-fouled Joven twice in the set,
Wow.
which was very exciting. You know, those little moves and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The chess moves.
Mm-hmm. Not sure.
So I guess he couldn't see the one go to the side, or is he doing this for a reason?
I think maybe he was trying not to hit the 7 and just pushing the 1 to the rail and playing safe, like using the 7 and clip too much of the 7 ball would be what I would think happened.
Oh. Well, this is, I guess, ideal for Rodney. Now he can put the ball where he can probably break out that cluster, maybe?
Or at least pick it off so that he can start
Yeah.
doing that. Well, he'll call. You gotta call the 7 here and bust into him with the 2 ball. And it's not like he hits him soft, you know, he can open it.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, at home on my dad's table, I would have smashed the cue ball into that
Right?
and scratched something in. Nice.
He made a good hit, but Rodney's still in control of the
Yeah, he
table.
is.
I don't know if that's hard enough to get him behind the 7. Yeah, Edgie can see that ball. But that 5's still in a terrible location.
Yeah, it is.
With nothing really over there to work on with it.
Can you bring up the chat because people are asking questions over here? Can you bring the chat over here? Oh, okay.
Sorry guys, we were blocked on the chat. But now we're back. Oh, he left himself the angle to go at it.
What about a clear chalk? That would be interesting to have a clear chalk. I wouldn't put it past Suji to
invent one.
To invent one, yeah, because he's a genius.
Well, it's kind of like the chalk that just, or the makeup that matches your skin tone. Maybe we could just come up with a chalk that matches the tip, whatever the tip is.
A black chalk.
No,
Nope.
I'm sure the room owners would love that.
Oh yeah, I know, huh? Well, some room owners don't like the blue chalk, but if you think about what chalk does to felt, the Kamui chalk will only dust and land on the surface, and all you need to do is clean that surface.
As opposed to going deep into the.
Exactly. So you know where I was going, where standard chalk will get under the
I've
fabric
cleaned a lot
and
of
destroy
cloth, a lot of
yeah,
tables.
destroy the fabric. So there's another reason why we came out with the 121. It's a harder compound for the players that want to chalk a little more often and don't want to make too much of mess on the table. Have you played with our chalk?
I haven't.
You haven't? Well, are you aware of Greek bearing gifts? All right. Which one would you like? This is the 98. They're both blue. They're both the sky color.
Okay.
So this is the 98. You chalk once, just run balls with it.
Okay.
This one you want to chalk a little more often. This is the 121.
I'll take the 121.
Okay.
Thank you.
With that one, I chalk every 3 to 5 shots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I tend to chalk as part of my routine.
Yeah,
so
as part of your routine. Yeah. So you'll find that you'll just have to lightly touch it.
okay. Lori De Leon in the house. So you try and open up the 9?
Oh, I wasn't looking. I was looking at the chat. Someone's asking if we're going to come out with red. Well,
That's a tough one.
yeah, we were all debating about colors, and they asked if we should come out with a red, and I apologize. I said no for the red for now. Oh.
Oh,
Ugh.
man.
Table 6 is just being mean tonight, isn't it? This is
Yeah.
the first time that he's had problem with that pocket.
But you know what? I think more so than table 6 being mean, it's that they've got it in their head that it's going to be mean.
Yeah. Intimidation.
Yeah, like it's just in there.
So
Wow. Big game right there.
if we get a lot of requests for other colors, and you can always post it up on the Kamui brand as a message to us. I get messages
What
as
I'm
well as the
hearing
factory gets the messages.
Is that if you want red, you need to vote for red.
Yeah, you need to vote for red because typically a pool table with red felt means the wife wanted to color match the felt to the furniture in the house.
Have you seen a lot of the different colors? We don't use them in pool rooms, but there is a burgundy. It's like a.
I know.
It is
I've
so
seen
pretty.
that burgundy.
It is so pretty. If it was just about matching stuff, it would be cherry wood with
Yeah.
the burgundy, and it just looks like it's worth $1 million. It's
Yep.
really, really pretty. No, I would never have it in an actual pool room, but at home,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, he didn't make a ball, but he didn't leave him a hanger here either.
Mm. Well, 3. I think he can do it.
Think he's gonna try and spin it in,
I think he can get that one in.
but can you hold it for the 2?
Oh, that's
Oh.
a different way of doing it. Oh,
Oh, I thought he called the 6.
I thought he was going for the 1. I guess not.
Well, he was going for the 1.
Well,
I
yeah,
just
I
thought he-
mean, corner pocket with the 1.
I thought how smart that was to call that 6 ball and just it's a big ball there in the center.
Yeah. So this cue ball is hung up on the corner. Well, touched it.
It's a pretty good safety from where he was at.
Very good safety, yeah. Yeah, this is one heck of a match, huh?
It's turning into it. I thought for a minute that Rodney was going to run away with it, but it's turning into quite a match. Made a good hit with the jump, but Edgie's got to look at it.
Yeah, he's got to look at it.
It's downright
Nice.
chilly in here.
Well,
We
it's
aren't
not
playing.
that bad.
We
Well,
aren't playing, but
then again, during the summertime, having a full house, it
Well,
gets pretty warm in here
it's
too.
just that's what I was gonna say. It's usually like it's not like chilly where like I'm cold, but like I'm surprised that
Yeah.
it's a very good temperature.
Yeah, it's comfortable in here.
Yeah. Pool Hong Kong. That's funny. I shoot so fast I hardly have time for chalk. It's got the wrong side of this ball.
Do you I see a comment here. Do you feel the control a bit more with super soft? Well, don't go putting yourself into a super soft so you can have more control. No, control is the feeling what you want to achieve with the ball. You know, we have Shane Van Boning's using either a black medium or a brown medium. At one point, he was using the hard, and he's getting lots of spin on the ball.
Yeah.
And it all depends on your stroke, your style, and the feel, the feedback coming back into your hand. So you got to play with it. Once you find that sweet spot, once you find the perfect tip in that sweet spot, you're going to want to keep it there as long as possible.
Of course.
And that's where the chalk comes in. So you're not grinding that tip down. And that's where our tip tool is for scuffing the tip, and it doesn't take a lot of tip away. Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
I wasn't sure till it went in if it was
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
wasn't
in.
sure either.
We're sitting right at that corner.
I guess that's why he's a pro, right?
Very, very much so.
All right, he's got this one. This is good.
Yeah.
All right, Jared, I will be there on the 15th.
So that is going to make it 15 to 12.
Yes, 15 to 12. Daniel's busy talking right now.
It just took me a minute because I got to count the balls that went.
Oh.
That was a big game for Rodney. If he, Edgie was kind of putting a little pressure on him.
As someone mentioned, the porcupine needles for the tip.
Wow, that was a heck of a break.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't use one of those on a kamui tip, and here's the reason. You poke those needles into the surface, and you put chalk over those holes. Even with the kamui chalk, because it's very fine.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you hit the cue ball, those holes close up, and that
It's trapped in there.
yeah, the chalk is trapped in there, and your imprint of a needle into the tip, when that chalk goes into that hole, now becomes a needle that's internal to the tip, and it will actually destroy the integrity of a
It'll
kamui
change
tip.
the consistency,
Oh,
what you've been working
it'll
so hard to keep.
Yeah, it'll change the way that tip plays. That reminds me about red chalk. Bringing it all together. It was APA Nationals in 2012. A guy came over to booth, and he wanted a demonstration of the kamui gator grip. And yeah, sure enough, the tip was very smooth. And I ran the tip over the kamui gator grip, and all of a sudden, red started, like red chalk started to appear. So without him noticing, he wasn't looking. I looked at him, I said, "You use red chalk." He says, "How do you know?" I said, "You also use one of those needle things." He says, "Yeah? Not supposed to do that to a kamui tip." Go. Stop. Perfect. So, sure enough, I set him straight.
I'd never,
Sold the tool.
I'd never thought about that before, about it getting trapped inside there. And just
Oh,
getting
yeah. Oh, yeah. So, our tool is only to bring your tip back to the way it was when it was first installed. You know, that just a
fresh little slight scuff.
Yeah, it's like that's all it will do. Nice.
Nice out.
So what, 16-12?
16 to 12, and this is a race to 19, folks at home. Rodney caught gear early and has kept his 3 or 4 game lead the entire match. We'll see if he can keep it up. Edgie's chomping at the bit over there, ever so quietly, hoping to get another chance at the table. And we got Rodney sporting his universal clothing shirt. Oh, so comfortable when you play.
So tomorrow's Fast 7 day.
I know. I
And
don't know if I'm going to be able to go see that at the movies. That might be just too much.
Well, I just looked it up and saw that in Long Beach, was it Marina Pacifica.
Uh-huh.
They have
The midnight showing?
no 10:30
Tonight?
10:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh.
So guess who's gonna be in line there?
So you feel like you can go at 10:30 because it won't be completely busy.
Right. It probably will. Everybody's gonna be at work on Friday morning,
You
right?
know, it's like for some people it's spring break this week, right?
Well, then there's gonna be a long line. Yeah, you're right.
Not
Spring break.
everybody, but there is some that are on spring break.
Well, it'll be.
Wow, nice.
That was very nice. It will be a date for Lisa and me.
Nice.
We're gonna have babysitter come take care of Gianna, and she's been with the babysitter off and on. This time, we're both gonna go out on a date for the first time in 13 months.
Well, enjoy your Fast
Boy.
and Furious 7.
Yeah, we definitely will. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm taking the day off.
Very nice. You gotta do that sometimes.
Well, do you have any children?
I don't.
You
No.
don't. Well,
I have tons of nieces and nephews that I've
yeah.
enjoyed immensely over the years.
So yeah, you've probably heard the pain of those parents having to wake up in the middle of the night,
Well, I was
constantly.
I had
day
one of
after
them
day.
live with me when she was young, so I went through that for a little bit. Her mom and her lived with me when she was a year and a half till she was about 4. So I had some of the fun of that.
Mm. Yeah, it definitely does test a marriage too, because you have this innocent, beautiful child that's consuming mom's time, consuming dad's time, and we barely have any time for each other. It's funny, when she goes to bed at 8, we hit the couch and we want to watch a show together. Forget it. She'll pass out.
Somebody
I'll pass
nods
out.
off,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of us nods off. We can't even watch
An hour-long program.
just an hour-long program. We cannot watch one. But it's getting easier. It's
The
getting
7
better.
doesn't go. He's calling the 10 on the side.
No.
Oh, it did go by.
Yeah, it does come.
Never mind.
So, sending this 8 to the corner. Nice.
Very nice shot. I'm just worried that I'm going to go to that, and when he gets on the screen, oh, very nice draw, that I'm just going to bust out crying. And he's nothing sad's going to happen yet. I'm just going to be sad because it's him and it's sad.
Yeah, I probably will, because since 3rd grade, had a best friend. We completed each other's sentences, and he died of leukemia in 1999 in December. And I know what it feels like to lose a brother. And I really feel for everyone on that cast.
Oh, tremendous pain.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I remember that day too. When
they thought it was a prank at first. I remember, like there was it went out that it was a prank, that he was really okay, and it went back and forth. It was weird.
oh, how weird. I didn't hear about it being a prank, but it was just really sucked.
Yeah. 17 to 12. Rodney is up.
Is that a dry break?
A
Yeah,
dry
it
break,
was a dry
but
break.
nothing, no gimme here.
Yeah. Is he going to do the safety, or is he going to send that one down the corner? He's going to safety it.
Yeah, but it's another weak safety.
Yeah, why?
He hit way too much of that one ball. Just trying to barely touch the one and send the nice shot. And send the cue ball down table, but I think at this juncture you're down by 5 games. He only needs he only needs 2 games to win the the
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
I might have fired at that one.
Yeah. Well, he fired it and missed the one completely.
So we'll do a shout out. We've got John Bertone here from KamuiBrand.com. Kamui tips, chalks, gloves, just the whole kit and caboodle now. We got, although we're not seeing that one anymore, we got TigerProducts.com. Marty Carey jump cues. Just listing our sponsors. Geraldine's looking at me funny.
Yeah, wired space. That is true. Just play with standard chalk for a while. See what happens to your tip. And Blacklist. I love Blacklist. Blacklist is an awesome show.
Oh my goodness, James Spader. I
Yeah.
love him.
He is an awesome actor. And then House of Cards, Kevin
I
Spacey.
haven't got to watch that because that's a
Netflix.
Yeah.
Just be ready to watch. Do just a marathon watch. Do season 1 in one day. Do season 2 in the next day.
Well, that's how I do those. I
Back
like
to
just
back.
get hooked into it.
Oh yeah. Kevin Spacey and James Spader. Those two of my favorite actors right now.
Uh-oh.
He just made a problem for himself. Don't scratch.
How about that speed? Just to remind you guys, the volume is up as high as it goes. We're using new microphones, and we're very close to the action, so we're trying to...
Yeah, we can't talk too loud.
Yeah. That's going to put him on the hill. We got 18 to 12. Going to 19. Veggie's going to come with it. He needs to bring it now.
Well, I did tell my wife I'd be here for a couple hours, and it looks like the timing is going to be right.
Let's see which break shows up. We got a dry break. 3, 6, 9, 10. Edgie's got a good look at the 1. see if he can put together a little something, something. Oh. Can't tell. Looks like he has enough to make it, but it's real tight past there, isn't it?
No, he sees it.
Oh, okay.
He sees it. He can run this out. Ooh.
Not much to say there. And I don't see any problems here.
My dad just texted me. He said he saw me on the live stream.
And that's the win.
That's the win. Wow.
19-12. Rodney Morris over Edgie Geronimo. Nobody knows quite what to do.
All right. Well, I guess that's
Very
the
nice
end for
talking
tonight.
with
Yeah,
you,
it was
John. Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet
my
you.
talk, and
You're very welcome.
enjoy your date tomorrow.
Oh, I'm every bit of it. Every bit of it.
And all of you out there in Streamland, thank you for hanging out
see
with
you all
us
at
today.
the Super Billiards Expo. Come by the booth.
Do you know your booth number yet?
Well, yeah, it's shoot, it's on my Facebook page. It's
Well, check out the
136.
136.
Yeah.
Check out the Kamui booth at the Super Billiard Expo.
Yeah.
And
Try on a glove.
stop on
Check out the new chalk.
the POVPOOL.com. Donate some cash. He did a heck of a job here today streaming these events.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you to not only Kamui, but to Tiger Products.
Yes, Tiger.
And to Marty Carey Jump Cues, Virtual Pool 4. Feel like I'm forgetting someone?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, thank you all for listening to our stream, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. We're out of here.
Hey, thanks a lot, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. Monsters invade Bellflower. That's exactly what happened. It was the Monster Mash. Thank you to Melinda Huang. Thank you to Brook Thomason. Thank you to Box. Thank you to Carlos Coll and to John Bertone, Kamui Tips. Also like to thank our other sponsors, Tiger Products. Please check out Tiger Products. Edgie Geronimo uses an X2, beautiful X2 cue. Also uses the Tiger Wings cue, the jump cue they have, a brand new jump cue, and that is very effective too. I don't think we have seen the last of Edgie Geronimo and Rodney Morris. They are already talking about a rematch, folks. Already talking about a rematch to take place at Epic Billiards, ASAP. Geronimo and Joven are going to be leaving back to the Philippines on April 8th. So hopefully we might see something from Epic Billiards. They want to do a rematch, and they want to do a rematch as soon as possible. So with that, we bid you adieu, and thank you for watching POV Pool and POVPOOL.com. Thank you for spreading the word about this event. I know this was a very short notice event. Also want to remind you guys, or stay tuned to POVPOOL.com, please, and also my Facebook group, POV Pool on Facebook. POV Pool will be in Tempe, Arizona at Skip and Jan's to cover the Cigarro Cup. The Cigarro Cup is an East and West face-off. Two teams from the East and West in Arizona facing off in a fabulous Moscone Cup format event. 21 matches to be showcased on two 9-foot tables at Skip and Jan's. And I want to thank in advance Ben Sutherland and Jeremy Gibbs for working with POV Pool to coordinate and make sure this event happens. April 18th, POVPOOL.com, streaming live, the Cigarro Cup in Tempe, Arizona. With that, hey, keep loving pool. We'll be back. I'm going to keep the cameras running, and see you guys soon. Thank you.